Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. Real quick, right before I jump in, I swear this will be quick. This tutorial is for people who know how to start up the aircraft and know how to fly. If you have not yet figured out how to fly / start up the aircraft, you can either use auto start for people who don't know how to start. For people who don't know how to fly yet, you'll have to wait for a future tutorial that I will do. This tutorial is by a real-life A10 crew chief, so he knows what he's talking about, and this tutorial should be taken as very credible. Other than that, I look forward to seeing what you guys think about it, and again, for those who don't know how to start up the aircraft, you can use right Windows plus Home to do an automatic start where the computer will do it for you. And for those of you who don't know how to fly the aircraft, stay tuned. I will make a tutorial how to do that. Alright, here you go. Enjoy. Thanks.
LSK R3. LSK means line select key, and then L 1 through 4 would be left side, 1 through 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 from top to bottom. And then LSK R 1 through 4 would be the right side.
Okay, my mistake. Okay.
Okay, everybody aligned.
2.8.
2. Alright, so we're back to the CDU. You want steer point and page knobs. Page should be set to waypoint. Steer point should be set to mission. Copy? 2. 3. 1. 5. 3. 4. Okay, on your alphanumeric pad on the CDU, you want to punch in uniform, Golf, Tango, Bravo. You'll see it on the bottom line of your LCD screen.
Say that again, please.
In the keyboard on your CDU, you should be at, pardon me, I skipped a step. Alright, you went to waypoint and mission. On LSK L2, you should see waypoint. Click that.
Right.
Now in the top left corner of your LCD, it should say Way PT. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now on your alphanumeric keys on the CDU, I want you to enter Uniform, Golf, Tango, Bravo, and you'll see UGTV on the bottom line in the bottom left corner of your LCD. Everybody got that?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. On LSK R1, you should see init position adjacent. I want you to click that arrow, and it should change it to what you just punched in on your scratch pad.
Talk to.
Mark 5.
Alright.
And field 5.
Everybody good there?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Now, we're going to enter our northing and easting. The way we're going to do this is we're going to take our latitude and longitude coordinates going by our north 41 degrees and then our minutes. And I've already converted the seconds, so all you got to do is punch in what I tell you. So, for those of you that don't have some nifty way to punch into the CDU and you're just looking at a keyboard, I want you to hold left control and left shift. And then on your numpad, press these numbers, starting with our north. We are not going to enter the N, just the numbers. So, we're going to start with 41, 40488. Now, on LSK L3,
Okay, but say the number again, please. Slowly.
4140488.
Got it. Thank you.
Now, on LSK L3, you should see north 41 degrees, blah blah blah. I want you to click LSK L3, and that's going to change it to 41 degrees, 40.488. Everybody got that?
Mark 5.
I won't, it's my DCS just decided to crash.
Copy. Go ahead and try to log back in, man, and just try to catch up with where we're at. Okay?
Yep.
Alright. Everybody's got the north, so let's go to the east. Now, your easting on the map is going to come up the same as your north, which is the degree is going to be 41 for north, and if it's 41 for east, it'll say 41. But with east, you're going to have a 3-digit number always. If you look at it now, it should say 044 degrees on your LSKL4. So we're going to start with east. It's going to be 044 56777. And just select LSK L4 and that'll change it.
What was after 5-6? Sorry, I missed the text.
777.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's just double check we've got everything correct because this kind of gets confusing. On the LSK R1, which is the top right button on your LCD, you're looking at Uniform Golf Tango Bravo followed by open and close brackets. Everybody got that?
3.
2. Fine. Over on LSK L3, looking at our coordinates, you should have north 41 degrees, 40.488.
2.
On our easting, LSK L4, east 044 degrees, 56.777.
2.
Got it. Okay, on LSK R3, should have a question mark followed by the number 1.
2.
3.
We're going to confirm this waypoint by selecting LSK R3. Everybody got that?
Yep.
Once you click it on LSK R1, you should see Mike Sierra November 001. That means you're good to go.
2.
Okay. Home plate's set. Now we're going to set waypoint 1. We're going to label it WP1, Whiskey Papa 1. Or if you crewed pterodactyls like Foxbat, that would be Willie Pete 1.
Not that damn old.
Okay, guys, we're going to put that into LSK R1. Same place we put that UGTB. Everybody good so far?
Yep.
Alright. We'll start with the northing. 4143932. And that's going to go into LSK L3.
4143932. Yep.
Alright, our easting is going to be 044 52718. Now we're going to do something a little different with this since we're going to have it as a 3D waypoint. We're going to set our elevation. That's LSK L2. We're going to set it to 5000. Cherubs 5,000 feet.
Can I get the northings and eastings again?
Northing is 41 degrees, 43.932.
Where you want that elevation put at?
Elevation is under EL. It's on the left side of your screen under LSK L2.
Right above the northings.
Your easting is going to be 044 degrees, 52.718.
Copy.
Alright, let's confirm here. Everybody's got elevation, northing, easting, and their waypoint name put in.
Yep. Hog 2.
Alright. LSK R3 should now be a question mark and the number 2.
2.
Click it to confirm. And you should be on Mike Sierra November 002 for the name.
Yep.
2.
Alright, now we're on waypoint 2, which will be Whiskey Papa 2. LSK R1. Northing. 4147378.
Last number, please.
378.
Yep.
Easting 044 57 151. Elevation 5,000.
Could you give that door one more time, please?
Northing 41 degrees 47.378.
378. Thank you.
Just as a quick note, guys, you don't have to put it in the period, it just erases it anyways.
And anyone who's on this channel who's having trouble following along or connection issues, I am recording and will be uploading to YouTube for you guys and missed. Or for you guys who just want to revisit the tutorial. No pressure, Reddick.
Copy that, I'm gonna go cry in a corner now. Alright, let's just double check here. Northing and easting is good, elevation and waypoint 2 is set. Everybody good there?
3.
Roger.
2.
Question mark followed by a 3, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
2.
Confirm it.
Confirm.
Next waypoint. Waypoint 3. Whiskey Papa 3. Northing is going to be 4137369. Easting 045098848.
Grab those again.
Yeah, repeat that.
Northing is 4137369.
Say that the easting of the 04041.
Easting is 045098848.
Elevation?
Elevation is 5000.
User entered your channel.
2. Everyone is connected?
You know what?
Trying to rejoin in.
It's the YouTube one. I'm not gonna keep rejoining.
Copy that. Alright, so
Got
it
it.
should be question mark number 4 for you guys that are following along. And that is going to be LSK R3. Go ahead and confirm. Does anybody need more time? Okay.
I'm gonna have to run through all the waypoints again once I get started.
I'm uploaded to YouTube if you want to follow that one.
Okay, waypoint 4 is Whiskey Papa 4. Northing 4134940.
Wait, isn't this waypoint 5? Or did I miss something?
This is number 5 with the question mark, but this is going to be waypoint 4. Number 1 was our home plate, remember?
Roger.
Our easting is going to be 04505 327. Elevation, waypoint 4, 3000. 30,000 feet. Waypoint 4 is going to set you basically between waypoints 3 and 4 is going to be the base leg. So you're going to be lining up and setting up for the ILS run at that point. That's why we're dropping 2,000 feet. Everybody should have...
It's 3,000 feet.
3,000.
I thought you said 30 and I was wondering.
Negative 3000. Caribs 3. Once you have all the information good to go, you're confident. Question mark 5. LSKR 3. Everybody good to go there?
One. So be.
Alright, so our waypoints are created. Now we need to create an actual flight plan. And to do so, we're going to set our page knob to Other. We're going to set steer point knob to Mission, which should have already been there. Now just under the just underneath the LCD, you're going to press the FPM button, which is basically FP menu or flight plan menu. Everybody there?
I gotta get see it. I can't see it real good. I get closer.
Yeah, it's
Check.
check.
See, two's there.
It's right above the B.
Got it.
Alright, LSK L4 should be 02. Everybody see that?
2. 3. What? You say that again now? LF what?
LSK L2. The very bottom left arrow on the LCD screen.
Okay, right. Roger.
It should be pointing at 02, and then more to the right side of the screen it should say UFP. 02 means we're setting out flight plan number 2. So we're going to select LSK L4. Okay. And it should have come up with input error. That's my fault. We have to name our flight plan before we select it. So what we're going to name this flight plan is Pattern, because we are basically following a pattern. It's going to be our right traffic pattern. Once you enter that into the scratch pad, just select LSK L4, and you'll see it pop up to LSK and RSK, or excuse me, LSK, R2, and L2.
Say again?
We're going to type out pattern, P-A-T-T-E-R-N, into our scratch pad. Select the number 2 on LSK L4, and then you should see a new flight plan generated underneath the first flight plan. And you'll see an arrow on LSK R2, and you'll see 02 on LSK L2.
Check.
Roger.
1. Okay. Now, I want you to click LSK L2 once. It'll come up to man. Yep. Man means manual. What this does is manual basically means when you are flying through waypoints, your active waypoint will only change if you manually change it. Okay? If you click it one more time, it'll go to auto. That means when you reach within a certain distance of that waypoint, your waypoint will automatically switch to the next one in sequence. Does that make sense to everybody?
Would you like to keep it on man?
We're going to go ahead and set it to auto since we're just flying a pattern. All right.
1.
Now we're going to switch to LSK R2. Now what you should see is LSK L1 is going to show November Mike, and then the name of our flight plan, which is pattern. Everybody got that?
What?
2.
Say that again, sir. I'm sorry. It should jump up to number 1?
When you select that arrow on LSK R2, it'll bring up a new page, and on LSK L1 you should see the letters November Mike, followed by, I think that's a colon, I'm not really sure, and then the name of our flight plan.
Yes, okay, I got that.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is take those waypoints we created previously and enter them into our flight plan. The neat thing about the CDU is you type in 2 to 3 digits of the name that you entered, and it will automatically bring it up, and you can punch it into your flight plan. The reason we entered the waypoints prior to trying to set up a waypoint, or prior to setting up the flight plan, is because you can't enter a waypoint that doesn't already exist in the CDU. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yep. You built your own database.
Correct. Now, what we're going to do is start with Uniform Golf Tango Bravo. So you should only have to enter U, G, T, and it should bring up your first waypoint. Once it comes up, on LSK L2, you see the number 01. Select LSK L2, and it will plug in your first waypoint as waypoint 0, which means your initial position. Now, Uniform Golf Tango Bravo is the it's the ICAO. It's the ICAO for Locini. So that would be, if you were diverting, that would be the 4-digit that you would see come up, as well as the airport name. We're on the second waypoint, which is actually going to be waypoint 1. So you type in Whiskey Papa 1. And you're going to have to type out all 3 on this one for each waypoint. Excuse me. Otherwise, you'll have 4 waypoints created and they're all waypoint 1. And to enter waypoint 1, you're going to select 02. And you're going to click Whiskey Papa 3. Excuse me, Whiskey Papa 2. And then plug that into waypoint 3. Is everybody tracking so far what we're doing?
Yep. 2.
Okay. Now you'll notice that we only have 1, 2, and 3 open right now, which is all the room we have to plug in waypoints. So what we're going to do is, you'll also notice in the bottom right we just got another page. So just page down, and now you're on waypoint 4, which becomes actually waypoint 3. So Whiskey Papa 3.
The page down button is right after the 0 for any page down.
What was the last waypoint we entered on the previous page? 2? No, 1.
Correct.
1.
0. Yeah, we should have waypoint 1 on number 2, waypoint 2 on number 3, waypoint 3 on number 4, and waypoint 4 on number 5. Does that make sense to everybody?
And 2.
Okay, once we have those 5 waypoints set, we're good. We don't need to put any more lines in or anything like that. What we're going to do, give me a quick second here, double check and make sure I did this correctly. Okay, what I want you to do is click the page up button, so we're looking at UGTB again. On the right side, LSK R2, there's going to be an arrow. Click that arrow and it's going to bring up another page called WP TAT. Everybody see that?
2.
User left your channel.
Alright. LSK, L1, and L2 control your scale and your steer. Alright? Our scale controls, basically, is it an en route waypoint, is it a terminal waypoint, an approach waypoint. So, what we're going to select for this one, because it is our home plate, we're going to set it to terminal. Steer to from, direct to, so we're just going to set it to from and leave it at that, default. On the right side, LSK R2, you have something called VNav mode, and right now it should be set to 2D, or 2 delta. We're going to click that once, and it's going to change it to 3 delta. Then a new menu is going to appear below called V angle, and it's going to say entered. We're going to select R3, change it to computed. Everybody good with that so far?
2.
Negative.
Right.
Negative. On the scale and route, how do we change that to terminal?
You're going to click LSK L1 until you see the word terminal.
That was easy.
Just a quick general question. Do pilots do this every time they come in, or is it programmed by something else?
Usually, they're going to load it just like we do with the mission planner. Everything's going to be loaded into the jet prior to flight. So all this is going to be done automatically. The reason we're doing this manually is to show you how to build waypoints and create a new flight plan. The reason for that is you can actually create a flight plan using mark points. So if you have targets set up, you can actually use your mark points and create a new flight plan and set that to 2D and set it to manual, which will then allow you to switch between targets using waypoints, and it makes it a little bit easier, more clear cut than having to just switch to mark points. So you can do mark points to set up a new flight plan. You can use the latitude longitude way to set up waypoints. It's very versatile as far as what you can do with the CDU, utilizing mark points, flight plans, and latitude longitude coordinates.
Copy, thanks.
Okay. On the right side, I hit that second button and went to 3D. Then which one do you want?
Just below that, on R3, is V angle. We're going to change that to computed.
Check.
Alright, VNav mode, 2D and 3D is just what it sounds like. 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional. Is it going to be a box on the ground, or is it going to be a box set at the altitude that we punched in for elevation? So we changed it to 3-dimensional so that we can fly direct to the box in our HUD, which will lead us to 5,000 feet above the ground. Or 5,000 feet MSL, depending how you have it set up. Everybody good there? 2. Alright. Now we're going to hit that button just to the left of the dim bright rocker knob at the bottom right of the LCD screen. It is PREV. That is previous. That'll take us back to the previous page, at which point we're going to select waypoint 1 and do the exact same thing, but we are going to set it, leave the scale to en route and steer to from, but we're going to change VNav mode to 3D and V angle computed. And we're just going to repeat that for waypoints 2 through 4.
Could you walk me through waypoint 1, how to do that again?
Okay, we're going to click LSK R3.
Check.
On scale, if it says en route, we're good. Here, to from, we're good. VNav mode, 3D, 3 delta. Once V angle comes up, change it to computed.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. I hit O2, and then What's the next step?
No. You're not going to hit the O2. We're going to go LSK R3. LSK means line select key, and then L 1 through 4 would be left side, 1 through 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 from top to bottom. And then LSK R 1 through 4 would be the right side.
Okay, my mistake. Okay. And what did this get set up as?
02 should be waypoint 1, and then we're going to select LSK R3, which will bring up that WP TAT. Once you're there, your scale should be en route. Here should be to from. The Nav Mode should be 3-dimensional or 3 delta. The angle should be computed once that comes up. Okay. So once all waypoints are added to the flight plan, we're going to set the steer point knot to flight plan. Then you want to set your page knob to steer. Now if you take a look at your TAD, you should have all your waypoints up on your TAD.
Two, three. Forms like a vertical trapezoid.
Yeah, I tried to get it as close to a rectangle as I could, but unfortunately having to adjust seconds to minutes kind of messed it up a bit for me.
That's
or
okay.
I guess I messed it up a bit, but better than it was before. I had you flying like 30 nautical miles north and then turning around, so. But anyways, everybody got all 4 waypoints in with home plate as 0?
2.
Hey Reddick, is there a way to zoom out the TAD?
Yes, it is your EMS up, and let me just look up the keybind for that.
It's also end and home.
End and home.
There we go.
Has to be your SOI though, remember?
Copy. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, who's talking to me about ILS?
Jetliner, he's now number 2 in line.
Copy that. So you're all the way, you're almost on the runway, aren't you?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Cog 2-2,
Okay.
holding short for first flight.
Alright, here's what I want you to do, Jetliner. I want you to take a high-speed taxi down to the 3/4 end of the runway and pull off, and then taxi back to me. I'm at the civilian ramp, standing by. You can probably see me off to your right. I'll wait for you and we'll go over it.
Copy. I apologize to
on the
everyone.
road.
2-2, taking active, left side.
2-2, hold. I'm gonna taxi down a high speed and go back to the ramp. 2-2, hold. 2-2, hold. 2-2, hold.
I'm gonna hold a steady
whoa.
circle around the airfield till I can follow somebody.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, I saw that one. I just didn't think there would be any way for me to call that out without getting everybody.
Hey guys, so unfortunately I wasn't able to take off, but good thing there was not much besides mark points in the air for navigation. Mark points are just kind of for marking areas or targets or something. I can ask Reddick, who is a A10 crew chief, the one who gave this tutorial, to go over it if enough people really would like to see that. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I tried my best to edit it and point out all the switches and clicking and number things and all of that. I may have gone a little overkill, but I'd rather, you know, people be clear on what I was clicking rather than have to post a comment about, hey, what was the switch you touched or flicked or whatever at such and such time code. You know, it's hard, I understand, and it's very intimidating aircraft, so I tried my best. I have more tutorials on the way. The next one with Reddick should be weapon systems and how to employ them. Anyway, I hope this was a good tutorial. I hope it's a good taste of what's to come for you guys. And other than that, I think I shall be on my way to upload this beast. Yeah. Oh, and to bed, because it's 5 a.m. Whoops. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.